Hi everyone, I'm Lizzie and this is Lizzie Reads and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. It's Sunday, I don't know when this is going to go up because I'm rubbish at editing. Got my cup of tea and this is going to be a really weird video. It's going to be like a chatty, get ready with me, but not about makeup at all. I'm just getting ready whilst talking to you. I thought it would be a really relaxed way to talk about a few things that I thought I'd quite like to talk about. Nothing exciting really. Good way to sell yourself. But nothing groundbreaking, no exciting update or anything. But I just thought it might be a nice way to get back on camera, get back into talking about books. That because obviously I haven't been posting a lot, and I really wanted to just talk to you guys. And something that wasn't to do with the owls, because obviously I know not everyone's interested in that. So I'm just gonna do my makeup and get ready because, well, I thought I'd put makeup on today because I really just wanted to feel nice today. Because, not that I don't feel nice on the other days, but I just feel like it changes the routine a little bit. It would be something different, something fun, something I could put a bit of time into. Just putting on some moisturiser. Obviously, it's not like a big deal or anything. I'm not very good at it. I just gonna do it while talking. I've seen a few other people do it, like booktubers just get ready while they're talking. Get ready while they're talking. And I just thought it'd be a bit something a bit different to me. I don't usually wear loads of makeup on the channel. I used to make sure I had makeup on when I was at uni and I was getting ready and stuff, but obviously it's a bit weird to start without talking about lockdown. It's not exactly what everyone wants to talk about, but if you're watching this and it's not April 2020, coronavirus has taken over and we are in a full lockdown in the UK. My work was taking it very seriously and I felt like other people I knew, their works, like places, weren't taking it seriously, and I just didn't understand like why no one else was freaking out, and I was really concerned, and it seemed like lockdown was imminent, and it was probably about 4 weeks before lockdown started where things started to really get really scary, and for me personally, I was getting really worried about it. But I felt like people I knew weren't, like, their workplaces weren't taking it seriously enough, or they weren't taking it seriously enough. And I felt like kind of on my own, like just me and like my work friends who were very, very aware of how serious things were, and no one else was, and I was just like, what is going on? It was crazy. And then when lockdown did happen, I did feel better because I moved in to my boyfriend's place because I spend a lot of time here anyway, but I do spend time at home. So obviously I live at home. Home is my primary residence, but with my parents, and my boyfriend is with his parents. But I stayed here because I made the choice that I wanted to be with my boyfriend. He lives very close to his place of work, which he still, yeah, so I moved in here for lockdown. I bought 34 books. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but I bought 34 books, which I think is quite a lot. I still worried it wasn't enough, and like I didn't have enough books that I wanted to read. And to be fair, I wouldn't have bought so many if it wasn't for that I bought 10 from the Princess Diary series because I wanted to read them. I bought 5 Harry Potter books. I bought the other 2 on audio, so I thought I'd read them. And then I brought a whole selection of stuff for the owls, so I had stuff to choose from, and I had to make sure I had stuff that fitted the owls prompts because I was really, really excited to do it. I was really looking forward to it. So that's just what happened, really, and that's how I got here in this situation. But now I've got this free time to film videos, and I feel like I don't have a lot to choose from because normally I would look at my shelves and pull books off my shelves, and I can't do books like when we got here it was what month was it? March. So I couldn't do a March wrap up because most of the books I'd read in March were at home still. Like I just sort of dumped them while a couple were here, but I couldn't do a March wrap up because I sometimes find it a bit difficult to do it without the books to show. It's okay when there's just one or two, but when it's the whole video, it sometimes is quite difficult. And I wanted to make things as easy as possible for myself for filming, because, well, I've not been very good at it. I'm not very good at it, but like, I do still really love making videos and being here and watching videos. I've been really struggling to find the time. That's another thing I kind of wanted to talk about, is the fact that I'm not like a regular presence here, and that's fine. Like, I know that not many people see my videos anymore, because, well, I didn't have like loads of subscribers anyway, but I did have 100 when I stopped posting, when I found it hard to post, and I really fell out of it when I moved back from uni, which seems crazy because it was like 2 years ago nearly that I moved back. 2 years ago that I stopped, found it really hard. I think just I had so much free time before, and it really was just like filling my free time, because I didn't work while I was at uni. Luckily, I was very lucky to not be in a position where I didn't need to work, but I worked over the like half terms, so I always came back home and I went straight back to the same job, and I worked then, and I worked quite a fair amount of hours. So I tried my best to sort of keep that routine, but it was just really hard to sort of keep at it, which is so bizarre. But I really did want to continue, and there was always this bit in my mind where I was like, oh, I'm going to do this next, I'm going to do, and I filmed, I think I'd say I filmed maybe like 20 videos and never posted them. I filmed so many vlogs. The editing process was just something that I just didn't do. I filmed the videos and I was like, I'll do it later. Like, I'd always squeeze filming into this tiny amount of time, and then I'd never get around to editing, and it seems so bizarre to say that that's what happened, because that seems like ridiculous, doesn't it? I don't know. But I think I've posted like one video a week since this has started. I uploaded my TBR, I've uploaded 2 weekly vlogs for the readathon, and then I've uploaded one just random video. I want to work more on the excess videos, because obviously everything's about the owl so far, but that's where my like passion for filming and being present in the booktube community, i.e. watching loads of booktube videos, it's coming from the owls. So that's really why I'm talking about it a lot. But obviously I know a lot of people are reading along with it. I really wanted to start filming reviews, because I've filmed a very few in the past. I filmed like, I want to say like less than 5. I don't even think the only one I can remember doing a review on was Polar Bear Explorers Club, the Polar Bear Explorers Club by Alex Bell, which was the first time I read that, and I absolutely loved that middle grade fantasy. It's absolutely brilliant. It gave me such Nevermore vibes, even though I think I read it before I read Nevermore, but it's that sort of story. I mean, it's not as detailed as Nevermore. I think Nevermore's got a lot of more world building. I think younger readers would definitely love the Polar Bear Explorers Club series, and I think adults who enjoy quite simple stories would enjoy it. But I just really loved it. It felt so cozy and so comfortable, and like, it was such a nice story to read, and I've loved every single book I've read in that series so far, and every Christmas when the new one comes out I just get so excited. And I don't know why, like, I'm like done with my bit of my makeup, and I'm just like, yeah, rub the face. It's quite relaxing actually. So yes, I think I can remember doing that, and I can't remember ever filming another vlog, another review. No, I can never remember filming another review. Other than that, I might have a look and see what if I did do any others, but I just feel like I don't have enough to say about most books. I'm either really, really excited, this is amazing, I'm like gushing, I'm not like reviewing, I'm just gushing, or I'm just like, yeah, this was good, or yeah, it was okay. I just feel like I can't articulate how I feel about books as easily as I can other things. And also I'm a very like, I seem to like most things. It's very, very rare for me to not like a book. If I don't like a book, it's probably because I've overhyped it in my head. So like, for example, I hated The Testaments, but I think that might be partly due to my overhype, slash the media overhype, slash the publishing industry overhype, slash the fact that I found it quite unnecessary. I do have things about that I enjoyed, and I probably could have reviewed that. That would have been more of a balance. But I find it difficult because I tend to ear quite positively on most books. So I'm going to give it a go, I think, soon. I was thinking about filming a review of 10 minutes, 38 Seconds in the Strange World by Elif Shafak. But I feel like there is so much out there on it, and I don't think like I have anything intelligent to add to the conversation. And I think that's probably a personal drawback, to be honest with you. Not something that obviously everyone needs to know, but it's just a bit of a thought process, and it's to do with books, and I'm going to chat about it. So let me just have a tea break before I continue. So essentially, where I'm at is lockdown, done a bit on reviews, some things I want to do. I've been doing, I quite like vlogging, even though I feel like they're not really what people need to see. Like, not what people need to see, but I don't think people are that interested. But I like doing them. And I think the thing is, for me, at the moment, I've been feeling really good about filming, and I keep thinking, but like 5 people are watching my videos. But like, I kind of don't care. Do you know what I mean? It's like the process, and I feel like I'm talking to someone, even if no one's talking back. Is that really weird? And obviously, it's partly my own fault because I did have like a few like more views when I was posting regularly. But obviously, I didn't do that for ages, so I have to kind of work hard to get people to watch again. But I'm not that fussed on like the amount of people that are watching, like just that there is somebody watching. I don't know, it's a bit weird because it's like it's kind of like I'm talking to myself, but I'm putting it out there in the hope that someone will watch and talk back, even if they don't actually comment. Like, knowing people have been watching or seeing that there is like a few views, I think, oh, someone's listened to me for at least like half the video. Oh well. I feel like this video is going to be so weird because I'm just going to like cut everything out because I feel like I'm chatting so much crap. We're probably even saying stuff that isn't even relevant. Some videos I think about filming is a haul, but obviously I'm not buying books at the minute because I can't go out. Well, obviously can go out for essentials, but bookshops aren't open, and but I was thinking that when I run out of books that I've got here, I start to want books that I've got from home, and obviously my parents live really, really close, so I would often walk past it on my walk, so I can always like ask my mum to sort of drop them, put them on the doorstep, and I can walk up to the doorstep and pick them up while I'm on my daily, like if I go on a walk. So I thought about doing that quite a lot. But I don't want to bring too many books in when I've still got quite a few left to read. So I was thinking once I do that, I could do like a haul of my own books, kind of like a shop my stash video, because I watch a lot of YouTube as well. But a shop my stash kind of video where I talk about books that I've hauled from my own TBR. Quite a few books on my TBR at the moment, so I'm trying not to bring too many in, especially in this situation. So like, I'm in my shop, doing my weekly food shop, and I'm thinking, oh well, I could just pick this book up because it would be good to have a new book, but I'm like not buying it. So when I go places that, or I'm online shopping, looking on, say online shopping. I've not done a lot of online shopping. I bought a few things from Body Shop at home because I'm obsessed with skincare. But other than that, I literally don't do much online shopping. The temptation's there. I'm always scrolling, but I'm not bought much. So I thought, I could buy a few books online if there is something I really, really want to read, and this would be a good time to read it, i.e. reading some Brandon Sanderson books. I thought about that. But obviously, I thought by the time that this is over, I'm just trying to weigh up the amount of time I've got, the amount of time it would take to get here. Is it worth it? Shall I just read the books that I've got on my shelves, or listen to an audiobook? Things like that sort of are what's going through my head with online shopping. One thing I think I might do a little order of is some graphic novels, because I really miss just sitting down and devouring a graphic novel. I haven't bought any new graphic novels in ages, and I don't have any unread ones sitting on my shelves, so I think I might buy a couple and get them delivered here, and then I think I'd really enjoy just reading that. And I was thinking, obviously I'll probably haul those because I don't actually do that many hauls, but I think I'll do that. I might do a post owls. I'll film my TBR, but it won't be a TBR as in what I actually think I'm going to read. It's the books that I didn't read in my owls that I've got left here that are just in my TBR pile. There should be around 20 of them if I complete all my owls. So we'll see how many I get through. That's why I think I can't really read too much. But once the owl's over, or I've completed them all, I was thinking about taking part in one of these 24-hour readathon challenges, or trying to read 24 hours in one weekend, or trying to read a whole series in 24 hours. I wanted to do some sort of that sort of challenge, but I wanted to sort of bend it to what would fit my reading and my current at-home lifestyle, because I'll always sleep. I would never ever, I don't think I could literally ever get away with not sleep. I don't think I could do 24 hours awake. It's just too much. It's literally too much. The thought of it just makes me feel a bit sick, to be honest. So yes, that is what I thought about doing, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do them. But you know, this is kind of just like me brain dumping on you guys. It's not really I'm not considering your feelings at all. I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do, and yeah, I probably will, to be honest. I probably will just do loads of random videos. I think I'm going to try and post some more like next week. My boyfriend has quite a lot of uni work to do, so I will be like in the room alone, so I could definitely, like, he'll go elsewhere to do his uni work, not out of the house, elsewhere in the house, and I could like chill out in the room and just like have a lot of time on my own to film more videos. And I was thinking, like, of trying to think of some stuff that I could film, not vlog style, and this is just me running sort of these ideas, like, I don't know, I do not know. Honestly, it's never taken me so long to do my bloody eyebrows, and literally, look at this. What is this disaster? Excuse the makeup in the background. Like, this is such a disaster. I literally hardly ever do my eyebrows, and I hardly have any like eyebrow maintenance. I'm just like, and because I decided to do my eyebrows today, I just remembered that I'm shit at it. But I'm gonna put some eyeshadow on and pretend like it doesn't exist. My eyebrows, I mean, not eyeshadow. But now I'm back to it. I thought I'd talk about some of the books that I've really, really enjoyed reading this year so far. That I don't know if I've talked about here, or I don't know if... See, it's hard for me to, because I film so many videos and then don't upload them. I mean, the last sort of 10 videos that maybe like 5 videos that I've put up. I haven't filmed anything else and not put them up, but sort of from like January to quite a long time ago. Obviously I did, as I have mentioned, that I did film a lot and wasn't posting things. I sometimes forget if I've talked about certain books or not, because obviously I probably would have done a vlog. Like, I think the only video I filmed this year and then didn't upload, I did like a try chapter tag, which I definitely want to do again with some of the books that I've got here with me. I'm gonna write that down. No, I won't. I haven't got a pen near me. Yes, I'm not sure if I've actually spoken about any of these books, but I think it's worth mentioning now. One that I really wanted to talk about is I finished on audio Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and it's about this woman who moved to America in her, I want to say like her early 20s, and she stayed there, I think, moved to America from Nigeria in her early 20s, and I want to say she stayed there for a total of like 12 to 13 years, and then she decides to go back, because, and it's a lot of the themes are about, if you haven't heard of it before, I'm sure you have. Yeah, and a lot of it's kind of about how she's acclimatized to America and the differences in culture, and what it starts from when she was younger and her partner at the time who she was in a relationship with, and she left to go to America and she's in a relationship with him, and then an incident happens in which she cold shoulders him while she's out there, and he literally never hears from her, has to like sort of decide that they're not in a relationship, obviously not in a relationship anymore. And I liked the story, and I quite liked the blog posts that are in it, because she has a quite famous blog about being black and living in America. A lot of it's about race, and apparently it's quite famous in the story. And a lot of people said they didn't like it because they felt like it sort of displayed sort of over like segments in the book, like there is very overt that this is how Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie feels, and I liked it because I felt like it added something, a different dimension to the book. I really did enjoy it, and I thought, oh wow. And it gave a lot about sort of race relations in America, which obviously race relations in the UK can be something that you can be more familiar with when you're obviously living here, but when you're not from America, sometimes it's all different perspectives that are interesting. Yes, that's one I really liked. Yeah, and I liked. Another one that I wanted to speak about was Quality Land by Mark Huey King. It's translation from the German, and it's about a country which has been rebranded, and they've called themselves Quality Land. So everything there is quality, and everything's all about how great the country is, and everything's decided for you by an AI. It's mainly about like AI and robots and stuff, which is really, really interesting. And I've gone full whack on this, and it looks kind of bad in the camera, but it actually looks alright in real life. Well, I say alright, I mean looks still passable. I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. And I heard about this on Harriet Rosie's channel, and I really liked this. I thought it was really interesting. I'll link Harriet Rosie down below. But I thought it was really interesting, and I thought that the way it was laid out was like segments, as if it was a guide to visiting quality land, and it had like rules and regulations, adverts, online posts in the comments underneath. I thought it was really interesting, and I really liked the story, and I thought that it kind of reignited a desire to read sort of that dystopian feeling book, and I think I'm definitely going to read more like it. I do have a proof copy of Q by, I can't see it, but I'll write it down below, a copy of Q here, and you have to be sort of perfect to live in this society, I think, and I'm very interested in reading that. And this eyeshadow looks fucking weird from this angle. Let's see here. Doesn't look too bad here, it just looks a bit purple. So yeah, so that's something that I really enjoyed recently. I'd really recommend. And another one which was so up my street was Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I've now read everything. I think, I don't know if she's published anything else other than the Grishverse, but I've read so I've read the Grishverse, I've read the whole Grishverse, and then I've read Ninth House, which came out, which is an adult fantasy novel that came out last October, and it's set in, I think, is it Yale? It's one of them, like, it's set in one of them like prestigious American universities, and basically what happens is, throughout the magic that's based in there, it's like a secret society, so it's really interesting. I was just talking for 5 minutes about Ninth House, realised I paused the video while doing my liquid eyeliner, which is so bad. Look at this little flicky bit here, rubbish. But what I will do is cover it up with some mascara. Right, I can't believe I've been filming for like 44 minutes. It's actually a joke. It's gonna take ages to edit. But yeah, Ninth House is one I read this year and really enjoyed. I've read the Grishverse, which I absolutely love, and I really liked this story. I liked how it wasn't like romance heavy, but there's a suggestion of like feelings. There was a suggestion that somebody had feelings, and it would be interesting, and yeah, I just bloody loved it, to be honest. I felt really sucked in by the world, and I definitely would. I'm looking forward to the sequel. I would argue that I just love fantasy the most. Yeah, one thing was thinking just now is about my favourite genres, and how I always say my favourite genre is fantasy, but I've not read very widely. I've read a lot of YA, but like only the things that are most popular that I've heard about. I haven't delved quite deeply into it at this point in time. But I do enjoy it the most. It's what I enjoy the most about reading, and I enjoy the most whilst reading. It's what I get sucked into the most. Other than the occasional romance, I get quite sucked into romance. I absolutely adored the P.S. I Love You series, or no, To All the Boys I Loved Before, the Jenny Han, Lara Jean series. I can't believe this looks so weird. But they're ones I really enjoyed, and what I don't understand is how someone who just spends like 44 minutes trying to do makeup, talking on camera, when I could have just got ready in like 10 minutes and sat down and filmed a little chit chat video with a cup of tea. But no, instead I let my tea go cold. I do the video and it's going to be weird. People think I'm weird, but I kind of don't care. So this, oh wait, I didn't really live. So I just spent 40, 30, 50 minutes putting makeup on for absolutely no reason. But this is how I look today. Put some earrings in and Pandora bracelet on. That's awkward there, sorry about that. And I'm just gonna mooch around the house. Been out today already, so can't go out again. Absolutely nothing to do, but thought it was worth it. Thanks for chatting to me today about books. Please don't say anything nasty about my makeup. See you later, bye.